Evan Chopra from Menlo-Atherton, 152.23. Great battle in the final section of the Boys Open 800. Was right on the cusp of that open record that was set last year, 152.08. I thought the way you and Thomas Ledowski were pushing that you might both be either under that record or under 152. Just what do you recollect about that closing 75, 50, 25, because you got yourself in the right spot and then you just drove to the line?
It was so hard. I mean, I can't exactly remember what we came through that first lap in, but it was quick, and for me it was just like, I know I just got to hold on for as long as I can. Almost didn't make it, but
the fact that it's April 11th and you're summoning that type of will, that type of determination, I know that obviously there's still going to be a lot more speed work, a lot more fine tuning. How much affirmation and validation does it give you that you're at this point now, Evan, with obviously so many opportunities and meaningful training sessions ahead of you before we get to the postseason in May?
Yeah, it's huge. I was coming off a pretty tough race last week at Stanford. So to have this and just know that I can do this, and sometimes just have a bad day, is just really helpful to me. I know I've been putting in the work, and I'm glad it's paying off.
I appreciate the authenticity and just like the genuine acknowledgement, because you've been brilliant in so many races. But I had the blessing of talking to Noah Talley last week, and he came off some challenging experiences at Dublin, but then obviously kind of just rediscover that joy and that and that drive and that determination and that passion. How do you personally, Evan, kind of just reset emotionally and know that it's like whether it's the best performance of my career or whether it's a humbling experience like Stanford, we're still in March or we're still in April, there's still more opportunities. Like how do you turn that page and get ready for that next opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough before the race, especially when you feel like maybe your legs aren't in like the most explosive shape they've ever been, or you're tired of something. And it helps to know that I've told myself that it just really doesn't matter that much how you feel about how it could go. You just really have no way to see how it goes. And with that in mind, I can kind of just say, like, may as well just go all out. There's no reason not to.
Absolutely. Arcadia, unlike a Stanford or a Dublin, is a lot of times the devil because there are some of your California peers that you're familiar with, whether it's through cross or track. And then in the case of Thomas Ledowski, one of the best in Ohio from University School, the devil you don't, But how important is it just for you to stay true to what works best for Evan, whether it's 800 mile, 2 mile, whatever, just staying within yourself and just being more mindful of positioning and tactics, that even if the legs are heavy, you're at least giving yourself the best chance to be favorable at the end?
Yeah, for sure. I actually think Stanford was a great learning opportunity for me, because going to that race, I kind of had this plan of like, hey, I'm going to stick with the leaders and then hopefully outkick them at the end. And I just found that it didn't really work, just to try to pace with other people. And that's just a signal to me that I just have to go out and what I think I can do. And even if it hurts, just try to stay with it as long as I can and not let myself try to hold on to somebody else.
Certainly did. All the way to the line, 152.23, not just the best in your section, the best in all 4 sections combined, and one of the top 3 performances ever in the day meet in the history of the Arcadia Invitational and the Boys 800. Evan, well done, well deserved. Congrats, man.
Thank you so much.